A woman is sitting in a car. A disabled man plays the piano and knocks on the car door. The woman rolls down the window and asks the disabled man, "What do you want to say?" The disabled man points to the special person board and says, "This is a place for disabled people." The woman gets out of the car and says to the disabled man, "I'm stopping here for a while." The disabled man says, "If you don't go, I'll call the police." Meanwhile, the woman's husband leaves. The wife says to her husband, "This disabled man won't let me park here." The husband says to his wife, "I'll talk to him. Go and sit in the car." The husband says to the disabled man, "You're a disabled man, you do this. Give me this bouquet. I'm presenting a gift to my wife." When the husband starts giving the disabled man money, the disabled man gets angry and says, "I can't give you this gift. Get out of here quickly." The husband says to the disabled man, "If you don't give me a gift, you'll regret it later." The wife says to her husband, "You've made a mistake." The husband says to his wife, "I asked a disabled man for a bouquet. I am angry because he refused." The wife says to her husband, "If you cannot be kind to a disabled man, what loyalty will you have to me?" The husband says, "Just be quiet." The husband and wife leave. At that moment, the disabled man starts walking towards his house, but falls off the wheelchair. The wife runs towards the disabled man. The disabled man forbids her from helping him and says, "Don't touch me." The husband says to his wife, "Don't help this disabled man." The woman fixes the wheelchair and supports the disabled man and puts him on the wheelchair. The disabled man thanks the woman and picks up the broken flower, feeling sorry. The husband says to his wife, "Leave the disabled man alone. Come with me. It's time for my duty." The wife says to her husband, "I cannot leave the disabled man alone." The husband says to his wife, "If you help him, I will go and come back." "I won't," and leaves. The woman says to the disabled man, "I can't leave you alone," and goes with the disabled man. The disabled man says to the woman, "If I had the bouquet, I would give you a gift right now." The woman consoles the disabled man and says, "We will buy a gift." Meanwhile, a boy who has a bouquet comes. When the woman goes to buy the bouquet, her husband buys it first. The husband says to his wife, "This is a disabled man. It's better to help him than to bring him to me. I can give you this gift." The woman makes a play and says, "I made a mistake," and goes to her husband. The wife snatches the bouquet from her husband and leaves. The woman gives the bouquet to the disabled man. The disabled man thanks the woman and tells the woman to stop. The disabled man goes a little further and starts remembering his wife in the park and says, "If my wife had been faithful to me, I would have given her this gift." He also starts feeling sad when he sees the woman standing behind. The woman starts to feel depressed. Her heart softens and she goes to the disabled man and consoles him. The next day, the disabled man goes to the woman's house with a new gift. The disabled man presents the gift to the woman and thanks the woman and says that you understood my constraints and disability and supported me on every front. We should also value disabled people. If you liked my video, then be sure to subscribe to the channel.